in attendance as well, and now at the cusp, of course, repeating success from last year. With that being said, all nice one, Spence. I like how you put the voice to that piece there. You really got a little flex.
I mean, obviously the stats are unbelievable, but for me it's a little bit worrying that other teams are so far behind. So, you know, it's time for them to pull up their socks and try to get to that same level. Otherwise the league becomes a little bit boring.
Yeah.
But in
of the competition that every footballer wants to win.
It doesn't get any bigger than this. At this point in time, why don't we hear from one of the protagonists? Let's head on over to Turin to hear from assistant coach Navarro.
All these players have worked really hard to be here in the final. Now we are here and we want to compete and try to beat this big rival that we have to face, and to have all our fans here. Well, we want to thank them because they're gonna help us a lot, and we're gonna try to play a good game.
Everybody's talking about the best in the world. Nobody can touch them because they haven't beaten Lyon yet. For me, I need them to beat Lyon.
And we've
even in an exhibition, because these teams, we saw, actually you can see it right there on your screen. The last game these teams played was in the summer of last
areas. They're extremely good at delivering the ball into the box, but they just didn't have that clinical finisher. And now she's back in, everything seems to be just fitting into place. It's like she's the clog in that.
Should we give to Jonathan Giraldez for maintaining the success of this team?
It's a difficult job. He's a really difficult job because
so that they can get that final goal to put them over the top.
yeah, and that might be the key because Barca do have a better bench. They have
a few exceptions. Maybe Alexia.
The minutes are ticking away there. We are 20 minutes away from kickoff at this point in time.
Capitalised on that. Well, they have the superstar that is Putellas, don't they? And Putellas can cause a problem.
Playing and Caldante's playing. So the manager has to make decisions, and you know, it goes to show if you're patient, you get your opportunity. But
teams will be walking past their trophy very shortly, and how much it will mean to both sides.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Team. Well, the two captains, Wendy Reynard and Alexia Putellas, go through their pre-match rituals. Lina Letavara from Finland has the honour of refereeing her first UEFA Women's Champions League final. Tiago Martins from Portugal is on the VAR. Well, they're going to have to try and stop.
He's in some pain. Hit the ball. You know that Lyon are not going to be able to keep them out all the time, so it's choosing your passes, and already a couple of times it's taken them 2 or 3 passes. They like to dominate the centre of the pitch. They go up the middle of the pitch, and tonight, and we talk about being physical, but there's a line that you cannot step over as a Lyon player, and they're just living on the edge of it in some of the tackles. Yeah, she's always involved.
Well, they haven't lost in the league at all. Graham Hansen with the ball in, and there's the opportunity, and it's taken straight away. It's the captain, Alexia Putellas, because Barcelona.
I've said that Barcelona, the way that they play, they keep passing it, they keep trying to create, keep overloading it. Lost the ball there, but as it comes out wide, it's another terrific ball in from Hansen, and it's a superb finesse. And those sort of simple goals, passing into an area where they know a player's going to be, and a player that can finish like that is what Barcelona.
Batty, but we have to talk about Kadisha Buchanan coming into the game, Ellie Carpenter going out, and but Batty, you know, had to make a tactical decision early on because she's gone out to the fullback now, and they've adapted to that pretty quickly.
How much could that goal change things in the second half? That's the question, because
exactly.
it gives them something.
It's a perfect time for them.
Yeah, and at what a time as well, Lucy. That's the most important thing, a massive goal at a really important time.
Well, they could be in again here. Mariona Caldente
back, but in terms of going forward, that was offside, wasn't it? Just over the top, round the corner. But they need the big players like Putellas to step up if they're going to.
This is a very different Barcelona side. They've got that goal back 3-1. But they have to do something.
Certainly done really well to get themselves the 3 goals.
Four minutes added on. It was a foul on Lindsay Horan from the Barcelona captain Alexia Putellas. And Alexia Putellas it's Putellas in the Champions League against Wolfsburg. It didn't really matter for them anyway, because regardless of that result, that 2-0 differences. Oh, Reynard wasn't able to clear it. Oshuala got in there, and here's Putellas, and the flag is up.
Yeah, it was just it's a good block, wasn't it, from Oshuala?
I think because of the way she landed, trying to save that, but that will surely give this Barcelona side a bit of energy. It's away from Mbok and decides to go for goal, and it was going into the side netting.
And that's where we're used to seeing Rolf have just a good ball into the box, just couldn't do it then.
Well, ball taken away there from Alexia. Well, she's pulled it back.
This is a Champions League final, so you're not going to play into the hands of Barcelona when you're 3-1 up.
Lyon also ready to make a change. Macario.
Probably will be a sore one. You see the Barcelona players getting frustrated. You cannot let it affect you. You cannot let these stoppages in play affect what you're doing. To say that these players are working right at the edge of their physicality, so they are going to get fluids on board.
For his complaints.
Yeah, he's really, I mean, it's not often you see him rattled. Quite gone their way so far.
Putellas. Corner. Lyon just getting quite a clear foul, really.
Frustrating. Things have just not gone their way. And she wasn't going to win that ball there, but she's just making sure she leaves. It's all part of it.
But tonight
they're all turning up to come and watch the game that we love, and it's fantastic.
But the sadness of losing as well, and that's football for you, Righty.
Well, it is football, but what you want to see, this team and this club, they've not lost all season. They've been so dominant, and so to lose in the biggest game is very, very tough for them. I really do feel for them, but they've got.
Well, this is the moment.
Más alto, ¿qué es lo que le ha faltado al Barça hoy contra el Lyon?
Bueno, nos ha faltado un poco de todo. En la primera parte estar más precisas, evitar pérdidas, porque ya salían rápido al contraataque. Luego la segunda parte, pues las que hemos tenido claras, meterlas.